Hello everybody! General Election 15 had just ended a few months ago, and believe that most of you guys involved in this voting also went back to hometown just to vote your favourite parties. And I trust that you guys have seen a lot of stories that post on Instagram showing their fingers that dip into the election ink. So have you guys ever wondered how's the election ink made of, and also why it is so difficult to wash off? So today, let's figure out why.
So, let's move for the first topic, which is about the introduction of election ink. So, election ink, or we call electoral ink, indelible ink, electoral stain, or phosphoric ink, is a semi-permanent ink or dye that is applied to the forefinger of voters during election. One of the more common election ink composition is based on silver nitrate, which is produced in lasting several weeks. Next, what is an election ink used for, and why it is important in promoting a fair election? It is used during election at the index finger before start a cross section. Lastly, it is important in promoting a fair election because it is almost impossible to remove quickly, also to prevent electoral fraud such as double voting.
History of an election ink. So election ink was first used in 1962. The first institution that produced this is the NPL. It is one of an effective security feature. It has the longest stain human skin. 4 methods. The first one is where we dip in our fingers in the bottle with a sponge insert in the bottles. And the second one where they use brush. The third one is where they use marker pen. The last one they just use rubber cloths. The most important part is on our cuticle. So in this ink, they include 2 solvents. The first one is alcohol and the second one is biocide. The alcohol, they ensure the ink is faster drying. Biocide to ensure there is no bacteria transfer from voter to voter.
So how election ink is made? First thing first, we will gather the necessary ingredients. The 2 main ingredients for election ink are silver nitrate and an adhesive substance such as gum arabic or shellac. Next, we will weigh and mix the ingredients. The silver nitrate and adhesive substance are weighed out in the correct proportion. The solution is stilled until all of the ingredients are fully dissolved. Then, we will filter the solution. The solution is then filtered to remove any impurities or particles present during the mixing process. Next, we will test the solution. A small sample of the solution is tested to ensure that the ink will adhere properly to the skin. Last but not least, we will bottle the ink. The ink is then bottled in small containers to apply to the water's finger easier.
This part of the slide, I will explain to all of you about the role of the silver nitrate in the undeniable ink for election. Firstly, the ink that was provided had a big composition of silver nitrate with addition of a dye in it that made the ink look black in color. The silver nitrate is waterless. The mechanism start with when the finger was dipped in the ink. The silver nitrate will react with sodium chloride from protein that have at our finger. Sodium chloride was our body removable fluid and when react with silver nitrate will form silver chloride. When the silver chloride was exposed to the sunlight, or to be specific, ultraviolet, the silver ion from silver chloride will photoreduce. This phenomena will occur to silver element when exposed to the light. So the silver ion will become silver atom with brown color. When so many silver atoms produced, that what make our finger become black in color after a few hours of the voting.
There are a few items that can help to remove election ink. The first one is feed hair removal. The ingredients in brand's feed are salts of thioglycolic acid in combination with bases such as calcium, sodium, or potassium hydroxide. The main function is to remove body hair. It works similarly with ink. They break enough of those and the hair degrades completely and ink can simply be whipped away. Acetone is an extremely polar substance and a very good solvent. There is common saying in organic chemistry that light dissolves light, meaning that compounds with similar polarities will dissolve each other. Acetone dissolves all organic compounds, thus making ink no challenge. On the other hand, detergent in dishwasher has a hydrophobic parts that will dissolve in silver nitrate of ink, causing it to pull away from skin with aids of movement of water during scrubbing. Lastly, rubbing alcohol kills germs through a simple chemical process known as denaturation. In ink, there's the silver nitrate. When it breaks down and loses their structure, it can be removed. However, it is important a person uses a rubbing alcohol concentration less than 50% solution.
And these are the importances of election ink. In general, it is to avoid electoral fraud, meaning to avoid identity theft and also prevent double voting. Other than that, it could also be a way to encourage citizens to vote.
In conclusion, election inks plays an important role in our daily life, although it is only used during election. It promotes fair and transparent elections and ensures the fairness and authoritativeness of the democratic system of our country. With this invention and application of chemistry, our country will be led by a wise and prestigious leader and move towards prosperity and development. That's all for our presentation about election ink.